mismatched crazy look is courtesy of an odd mashup of new product releases. I am being inundated with product releases, so I'm just putting them together and trying to get these churned out as quickly as possible. And I admit, I put together a weird one today. We're going to talk about the new releases from Pat McGrath, along with some new releases from Rare Beauty and even City Beauty thrown in for good measure. So hang on to your seat. It's a bit of a rocky ride. Sometimes I agree that products mesh a little better than these do. I've changed the lips around a little bit. You'll have to wait for the demo for the real thing, but you're going to learn about all of these products here today with me, Rebecca. I have spent the majority of my adult years as a fashion and beauty editor, journalist, writer, reporter on the scene, but magazine popularity has dwindled. It's true. And so I have started Not Fit for Print Beauty to have a little digital beauty magazine that you can kind of figuratively flip through every day or so here on YouTube. All right, let's get started. As I said, I have been inundated with new products and I'm trying to get them all to you. And I pride myself on reviewing things early and quickly, but when they sit and wait for days on end in line, sure doesn't feel or seem that way. So I am trying to get them all to you with so many more coming up. I can't even list them all. The mind boggles. Okay, so today we're going to look at some new stuff from Pat McGrath. She has this Sublime Blooms Eye and Highlight little kit that I got for $98. I saved some money. It consists of the Opalescent Orchid. Wait till you see the shape this thing is in. It consists of the Opalescent Orchid eyeshadow palette for $56 and the Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter. That would normally be $50, and I got them together for $98. Let's leave that palette alone just for a moment. The Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter, we will indeed go to some swatches in two different lights in just a moment. This is a beautiful kind of pinkish, you'll see it, highlighter with a lot of glitter in it. I have a lot to say about this, and I have already firm opinions on this collection, so stick around till the end for that because I got a lot to say. A very glittery highlighter, and then a kind of just a transparent balm, if you know the way her Skin Fetish highlighters work. There's always about 3 or 4. Some of them are limited edition, but there's a few standard ones in the collection. It's been around for a while. A really pretty balm highlighter. This one is in Cyber Lotus. And when she says cyber, you know she likes those space age effects. It's got a lot of blue glitter in it. I am very glittery today. So this is the Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter that's new. And then we have this Opalescent Orchid palette for $56 when it's on its own, consisting of mattes, shimmers, metallics, and a very, very, very broken teal blue green shade there on the bottom. I have taken a little snappy snap of it and I will send it to the folks at Pat McGrath. Part of it just fell. I tried to push it back in there, but it's a mess. I haven't seen any other reviews of this palette, but whenever I receive something broken, it's usually only a matter of time till all my comment section is flooded with so-and-so's was broken, mine was broken, this creator's was broken, this creator, you know, so I have a feeling it won't just be me. If not, maybe I got lucky. These are generally not my type of shades. No shade on the shades, but I'm not a real pastel person. Nothing about me really screams pastel. In the clothing I wear, in the car I drive, in the food I eat, I'm not a big pastel person. So this is not really up my alley, but I want to give it its fair shake. The only issue I have with it, to give you a little hint, is it's not only pastel-y, it's also glittery. It's two things that go great together. I don't know. Okay, this is where this is going to take a little bit of a weird turn. I also wanted to kind of mash this up with some new releases from Rare Beauty that were sitting and getting old. This is the True to Myself Tinted Pressed Talc-Free Finishing Powder. It's a cute little finishing powder. I actually currently have it on only one side of my face. I won't tell you which one, because we are doing a wear test. This comes in 14 shades. I bought the shade light beige and it works really well. It is a natural light powder that blurs, smooths, and sets. You can wear it, as I'm wearing it today, with a little bit of concealer, just no makeup look. Put it over a tinted moisturizer. That might be best. You could use it to set, you could use it to touch up because it does have a little bit of coverage. It is $30 and a very pretty product. Like I said, we are testing it on only one side of my face right now. That came with, this is where this review, even I admit, goes into questionably strange, but albeit fun and slightly editorial territory when we look at the Kind Words Matte Lipstick new shade called Devoted. This is a true red shade. You'll see it swatched in a moment. I have doctored it here because I sat down to do this review. Honestly, I don't know, guys. I think I must need a nap because I sat down to do this review like la 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 la, put the lipstick powder with the lipstick and powder with the eyeshadow and blush, highlighter, la la la. Then I realized it was a completely sparkly pastel palette and a dark red lipstick. Well, then it became a challenge. At first I thought, who in their right mind would put this together? But no one ever said I was in my right mind, you know? So we have played with it. This is a doctored look. I've actually put the Cyber Lotus over it and also a little bit of City Lips. You'll see it in its real state because it is a matte red lipstick and a very pretty one at that. I'm very sorry, Rare Beauty. They don't get shown off, but it's a beautiful lipstick, but we'll talk about that later. I wanted to mention really quickly that City Lips, if you are a City Lips fan from City Beauty, they actually have right now, today and tomorrow left, you can get buy one, get one free of their City Lips for $35. You buy one and put the other one in the cart, you get it for free. And this is the new shade called Midnight Sparkle. I am wearing it, and you will see it much better in the demo. It is their clear, City Beauty Clear, City Lips Clear, with a ton of pretty gold flecks in it. And I just want to get that in because today and tomorrow are the last days of the buy one, get one sale. And I know a lot of you rely on those lip products. I sometimes put it on as I'm doing my base makeup, and then it just kind of plumps up my lips just a little bit without any pain for lipstick. But I like this one with the gold flecks to wear over. You can wear them a bunch of ways. I didn't want you to miss that sale. All the links to all of this will be below, so you can get my link to City Beauty. There's a link for City Beauty, and there's a code, and I will put all that below in the description bar, along with all of these products so that you can take a look at them, and where applicable, I'll get them up on the screen here in YouTube Shopping. It doesn't have everything, but it will have a lot of it. Okay, so you can check out that City Beauty sale today, which is Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, the Pat McGrath also, we just didn't need it today. Did anyone else get this? Came with a little free clear gloss, which is a really nice one. I've used this gloss, a really sticky traditional gloss. With no room for it in this video, but it looks like she's giving that out for free. With a larger purchase. All right, let's look at some ingredients and let's look at some swatches. So first of all, we have the ingredients for the Pat McGrath Opalescent Orchid palette. Boy, you better look at those because some of these shades and some of these textures can irritate. Got matte, shimmer, and metallic in there. And then the Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter. Better look at that too. A lot of glitter. A lot of glitter. The ingredients, the first ingredient should say blue glitter. You know where I'm going with this review. All right, the Rare True to Myself Tinted Pressed Talc-Free Finishing Powder. They say talc-free finishing powder, by the way, seems to be doing really, really well. So we'll see how that goes as the day goes on. And then the Kind Words Matte Lipstick, which has been ruined by me trying to cyber it up to go with the Pat McGrath. But you will see it the way it should be seen in the review. And of course, don't forget about new shade in the City Lips. Lots of good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and go to some swatches. Here we have it, first of all, in studio lighting. Boy, I had to be careful with these swatches. We have the Pat McGrath Opalescent Orchid palette laid out as you see it in the pans, followed by the Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter, the highlight shade, the balm shade, doesn't really show. And then, like a sore thumb, I know, sticking out is that Kind Words matte lipstick from Rare in that new shade Devoted, which is a true red. Oops, almost missed the Warm California Sunshine. There's the Pat McGrath, and that Rare Beauty red lipstick, like it's taken over the party. And it kind of is. And does not go, but I took it as a challenge with a pastel palette. Let's have fun with it. It's just makeup. All right, let's go to the demo. I want to show you all this, and okay, maybe it's not a cohesive look because of the red lipstick, but it's certainly editorial, and it certainly looks interesting, but it also brings up a lot of things, and you might be surprised what my favorite product is here today. So let's go to it, and then stick around till the end when I tell you some of my thoughts here. This is either going to be the most interesting look we've ever created on this channel or the worst. I'm not going to go with the best because it's a little out there with the red lips and the pastel eyes, but I feel like we can somehow make it work. We shall see. All right, this is the second day in a row I'm reviewing a powder. Yesterday it was the Prada powder. Today it is the Rare Beauty powder. And in comments yesterday, a lot of people said they liked half the face done and the other half left, and then a wear test. So we'll do that. We'll do that again. This does have a little bit of coverage to it, and I'm going to wear it just as a kind of a look with nothing else underneath it other than some concealer. I do have concealer on. I thought, should I use the Rare Beauty skin tint? It would look nice with a moisturizing skin tint as well. But let's just let it be kind of on its own. And I will just do this side of the face because everyone liked that yesterday with the Prada powder. So let's see what we get here. This is just doing the eye and underneath the eye where I do have concealer. I have concealer around the nose here. And then I thought with this powder, since I kind of want to do a no makeup look, I thought let's just take a big powder brush. This happens to be a Rephr number 22. And let's just kind of set the whole face. There's nothing really to set. A little bit of concealer. And just the skin itself, of course. It's a little bit of a stiffer cheek brush that I sometimes like to use for powder. I know that doing this part of the T-zone goes over into that side of the face, but willing suspension of disbelief here. Work with me. Okay, and that's actually a good amount of powder, guys. It's a good amount of powder. Nice little compact. And let's just let it ride and see where it goes. We have the other Rare product to try in the form of this lipstick, which will be very interesting. Okay, the rest of the face is going to get the exact same treatment, but this will be the only side with the powder so that we can let it go a little bit and see what we think. All right, well, let's start with this very broken eyeshadow palette. I took a photo of it so that I can send it in, but just yuck. All right, so we're going to start with the Rephr number 1 Max, and I'm just going to take this kind of pink shade here, which has some of the aqua in it, unavoidable, and I'm just going to go into the crease with it. Because I'm going to do this red lip, and I don't know if doing this red lip is me being crazy, me just trying to fit this stuff in and make it work. I feel like now it's something I have to win. Like now I feel like it's a challenge. You know, like those cooking challenges where people would get those baskets and have to make crazy ingredients work. I feel like it's a challenge now. So that being said, I'm over exaggerating this pink to try to draw it in with the red is what I'm doing, if you were wondering. But I also like pink the most of these colors in here. So, you know, that works too. And this is a prototype Rephr brush here. Got a new Rephr brush coming out in a few days, which I'm excited about. And I have in my possession and we'll be talking about closer to the release date. So stay tuned for that. I think a lot of newness is going to be coming from Rephr. Also, speaking of brushes, of course, make sure you use my link below for the BK Beauty brushes, which are still on sale now through the 5th of August, 20 to 35% over there. Okay, let's go with this kind of, I'm saving that blue shade. First of all, that blue-green shade. First of all, it is so broken. And second of all, it just, to me, that's more of a shade if you have very fair skin, maybe blonde hair. How am I going to put this with red lipstick? It really is a challenge. It doesn't work. But we're going to try it. I'm like, oh no, I will not be deterred. It's just makeup, you know? Sometimes you just got to take that chance. And sometimes it pays off. And other times, like probably today, it doesn't. I'm not sure what to do with this blue. I'm going to use the same Rephr 15 Mini to put this, I got to hold this so carefully, I'm sorry guys, to put this into the inner corner. Not quite sure what to do with the blue. Like, if I can keep, pastels are not me. I don't wear pastels in clothing. I'm not really a pastel person. This is about as pastel as I can get without going, you know, probably another reason for the red. But I know we have to use it, and it's just so broken. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit into the center. You know, a word quickly, if I may, about how we do and how we demonstrate eyeshadow palettes. One of the bad things about YouTube is it's so overcrowded, especially with beauty creators. But one of the good things about YouTube is it's so overcrowded with beauty creators. So I get a lot of people who will say to me, you need to really push those bold colors because that's what people want to see. But then I get other people, many more of them, who say to me, I like that you do these subtle looks because when I see those bold looks, I'm never going to wear them. So you give me hope that I can do something subtle with a crazy palette. So that's what I'm here for. You really want those crazy, wild, striped looks? I mean, it has to be a makeup artist anyway. I'm just a little lowly journalist who's going to try to put red lipstick with this, and it will never work. But you know what I need to do? I need to get a bit more pink on because I got to somehow make that red work, and it can maybe pick up from the pink. It's our only hope because I'm doing it. Okay. What if it works? Won't we all be shocked? All right, let's get some blush on. So there's a few ways that you can do this. You can just do the balm if you want. You could do the balm over the highlighter. You can do the highlighter over the balm. We're going to do highlight as a blush highlighter, highlighty blush. And then what we're going to do, this is over the powder side, not pulling up the powder. Then what we'll do is we'll add in the highlighter balm, the balm portion of it, just where we want a little bit extra. But I'm kind of going to use this right now, guys, going over the powder, and it's looking good. I'm kind of using this as an extension down from the same color that we had in the eyeshadow. It is very highlighty. Yeah, are you imagining the red lipstick and going, how is that going to work, Rebecca? This should be a pink lipstick. That's okay. I got it. We're trying it on. I've got so many products here to review. There's no stopping this train. As I often say, sometimes I'm just trying the product out and not necessarily making a look. Today might be quite the example of that. Okay, and then we're going to use, this is pretty. Very highlighty. Very highlighty. Very glittery. Is that picking up how glittery that is? I mean, there's blue. I don't think I've seen one of her other highlighter duos have this much glitter. That's too much glitter. That is way too much glitter. I'm going to tell you that right now. That is way too much glitter. There's a lot of glitter going on in this look. There's glitter on the eyes. And I played it safe with this look, except for using this as a blush. But there's a lot of there's a lot of glitter, and it's like blue glitter and purple glitter. This might be you, but this look is not me. Let me just tell you. I'll wear it. It's fun. I have so much glitter on my face, I don't even know what to do. All right, let's add red lipstick and make it all crash and burn. This lipstick is so comfy. Maybe it'll ground it like a neutral. But like I told you guys, I have this, what might save the day is I have this City Beauty gold flecked gloss in a Bless Selena Gomez. I'm making a mess because I'm talking and I'm doing this. She makes lipsticks that is so easy to apply. I mean, that's a red, and look how easily that went on. You guys know, I love to use a dense eyeshadow brush as a lipstick brush. I feel a bit self-conscious in red lipstick, and yet I'm preferring it to this glitter that's all over my face. But wait for the gloss. I'm feeling like, this is crazy because I had to put these products together, but I'm feeling like really what's the miss here is the matte with all the glitter. So let's go over with this new City Beauty shade called Midnight Sparkle. It's just their clear shade, but it's got a little bit of a razzmatazz gold in it. I think that might work. See, the minute you're going to make it shine, and I did ruin the doe foot, that's a lot of gold in there. See, the minute you make it shine, it works a little bit better. I gotta go see this in a bigger mirror. Just wait right there. It doesn't work at all, but the shine makes it work. It needs a little bit to be a little bit more pink, and then it would actually work. But reviewing the products separately, it is just such a beautiful, beautiful red lipstick. It goes on so well. I'll pink it up a little bit and see if I can make it match a little bit more, because I'm letting this run right now because I want to see what we got going here on this side of the face if we wait a few more hours. So in that time, I'll actually mix up the lipstick and maybe make it match a little bit more, because I think that will kind of be interesting and fun. I'll see you with what for you it's going to be like that. Okay, we have a 6-hour wear test of the Rare Beauty new pressed finishing powder, they call it, but it's mostly used for setting. It finishes the complexion before you put on your makeup. Let's take a look at it. It is only on this side of my face, and this side of my face is holding up so much more, so much better, I should say. Under eyes, no creases. Around the nose, no creases. My pores look more blurred. This is a lovely little finishing powder, which is really nice because I'm not always a fan of talc-free. I know some of you can't do talc. I get it. But, you know, like the talc-free, everyone's saying the talc-free powders from Givenchy, it's kind of ruining it. Talc-free can ruin things. I don't know that Selena Gomez had a non-talc-free to ruin, but this is a new product kind of on its own rather than a reformulation. And it's a very, very good one. I like that it has a little bit of coverage. I like that I could kind of wear it as my makeup for the day. I think it's sitting on my face well. Certainly I could push it more hours than this, but I actually think it is a very, very pretty pressed powder, especially if you want to go no talc. This is a good one. Never underestimate Rare for these little useful items in your makeup collection, including, believe it or not, probably the favorite product that I'm reviewing today. And I went ahead and doctored it up to make it try to go with the look, and it doesn't. I really love her little Kind Words matte lipsticks. I know. I can't handle matte lipstick and dry lips, Rebecca. Have you tried one lately? Because the new matte lipsticks on the market are so dreamy and creamy. And this is such a pretty true red. I know I went and messed with it and put Skin Fetish highlighter over it to make it go and played around and stuck a glittery lip gloss over it. But on its own, as a true red, you saw it in the demo, it goes on so easily. It is so creamy. It is so comfy. All hail Rare Beauty for this little matte lipstick. And if you're looking for a true red, that's probably the favorite thing I've reviewed today. In terms of the City Lips, if you're a fan of their product, this is great. It's just this new one, this Midnight Sparkle. It's just their clear, but with a ton of gold glitter in it. It's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. All right, now let's talk about these two products from Pat McGrath. We have the Opalescent Orchid, all broken up palette that came to me, and the Cyber Lotus Skin Fetish Highlighter. I'm trying to think of a diplomatic word for hate. I hate these. Okay, well, I am predisposed to hate them. This especially because it's pastel. And I think when something arrives broken, it's just such a bummer. You're just like, nah. But it's just ick. These are not my colors. I'm not blonde and blue-eyed, so maybe that's it. Also, then they went and put a megaton of glitter in it. And they put a megaton of glitter in the highlighter. God bless Pat McGrath. I love her. I know she's a space-age goddess. And this is very Hello Major Tom. I mean, I got blue glitter flecks on my face that are the size of Mars itself. I have never been so sparkly. I could have let this wear test go longer, but if I walked by a mirror anymore and scared myself, I hate it. I will never wear this again. I am going to speak to Pat McGrath about exchanging it for me because, you know, it's all broken, but by the same token, I'm like, why? Is it bad makeup? No. And I'm going to catch myself on this, you guys. I got really upset with people when they were saying that they didn't like the new Charlotte Tilbury stick foundation because it was glowy. I'm like, it's called a glowy foundation. So I'm not going to hate on these products because they're pastel or sparkly, okay? If you like pastel and sparkly, you will love this. I just happen to dislike pastel and really dislike crazy unicorn sparkly mermaid. But if that's your thing, if that's your jam, you will love these. So do I dislike these products? Personally, I hate this. Personally, I can't wait to rip this makeup off of my face. Personally, I would really like to wear this Rare Beauty powder all over, this red lipstick, and just a ton of black mascara. Just unadulterated. That's much more me, but it doesn't have to be you. So, are these products bad? Are they underperforming? Do they crease? Are they a mess? No. Does this show too much texture on the face? No. It's just a lot of pastel and a lot of highlighter. Personally, that's a big old pass for me. But I don't know about you. Does that make sense? So I, Rebecca, don't like it, but are they underperforming? No. Pat McGrath products very rarely are. Okay, so it's kind of take my review, but hear what I'm saying as well. Okay? Personally, maybe you personally are a mermaid goddess. And bless your little mermaid goddess heart, Okay, let me know what you guys think. I mean, that's what makes us a community. Don't forget that you can definitely join me over on Instagram, TikTok. We got a Facebook page going you got to find. We're having fun over there. A membership here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. It's the kindest gift that you can do to me. I'm going to rip all of this makeup, including this doctored up lipstick. I tried to make it work, people. Oh, look, I'll be back. I'll be back with more new reviews, and we can forget about this one. All right, let me know your thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.